First tonight, Mark Prince, the Tottenham light heavyweight, last fought in 1999, but that was before the tragedy, before the day he found out that his beloved son, his lovely boy, had been stabbed. Mark came into our studio earlier today and I started by asking him if he missed the boxing business.
For a long time, I did. I missed it. I missed it a lot. Every time I used to watch fighting, it was like bittersweet because it wasn't my time to come out. I was at the top of my game. I just had one loss to one of the great fighters of my time, Darius Mikuchowski. He was 36-0. I was 18-0. And I just felt I was just getting better, and I felt that done me more good than anything else. And now I could just go for it because this zero wasn't there anymore. I had a one loss, and there was nothing to, protect or anything. There was just me showing my boxing skills. And then I fought Kevin Mitchell at cruiserweight because light heavy was always a struggle.
Do you wish you'd have gone up earlier?
Definitely.
A couple of years earlier, maybe. Let your body grow into it.
My body would have grown into it. I would have been a great cruiserweight, and probably would have had a whole lot better chance at cruiser earlier on than I would have struggling at light heavy. And it would have been great to meet Johnny Nelson as well, because I like tracking down runners and spoilers and putting them to sleep. So I missed the boxing. But I found that I just believed there was another area, and because of my relationship with God, I was always questioning, is this for a reason? Is this the reason why I've got to come out of boxing at this point? Because there is no real accidents in life, I believe that everything happens for a reason, and I found myself working with kids and helping out kids. And because
straight after the Mitchell fight, or around the same time, you were starting that stuff?
Not too long after the Mitchell fight. I had an injury, and the doctor said that they don't think I can continue at world-class level because of the injury.
What was the injury, Mark?
It was a knee injury. It was all my ligaments that held my knee together and allowed my knee to bend in different directions. It kept it from slipping out to the left or the right. All those were gone. So it's almost like an elastic band that's just overstretched, so there's nothing to keep it anymore. So they give me some metal in the leg and put someone else's ligament in there and some 4-hour op. Tried some bionic man job on me, and
£6,000 man as opposed to $6 million man. No disrespect, but
that's right, man. NHS, man, God bless him. But thank God, man, a good job was done.
Hey, listen, it's served you now. You're still walking now.
An excellent job was done. I thank God for the doctor who operated. He done a great job. Physio was hard, went through that. Healed up myself, but obviously that has financial impact on my family and my life, and it was just a mad struggle after that. All the savings, because I wasn't a silly guy with my money when I was boxing. I put money away. I got a house. And I thought, I was one of the smart ones, and I'd start being smart from early instead of waiting to the last minute.
The end.
Yeah, and lucky I did that. But obviously that I had to dip into that straight away, and then that disappeared. Trying to pay mortgage and just keep myself keep surviving. And then I was having kids. I had Kishon and Micaiah. So all in all, I had 6 kids to make sure that was all right at that time. So it was really hard, man. And I just called out my wilderness period because I didn't know what do I do. I didn't have any plans to do anything else for a living. I was stuck. Started some volunteer youth work because my heart was really in it for young people. So even though I needed money, I felt that this was a good way to help out the kids. And it was doing great. And then I started getting paid for doing it.
Was this in North London?
Yeah, North London.
Way.
Yeah, Islington.
Yeah.
And it was really doing good, and I was doing a support tutor for the teachers and stuff in the youth centres, and it was just growing, but it was no real money in it.
No, of course not. There's not a lot of money in that business.
No,
simple
but
as that.
you get loads of job satisfaction, and I was getting a lot of pleasure from seeing kids, mentored and turning their lives around and helping them. And then soon after that, I got a phone call about my son that he was stabbed.
This is May 2006.
Yeah, and it was ironic because the sort of job I was doing was trying to help
stop people from doing that type
from
of thing.
doing that kind of thing. And my kid was in an area that wasn't really prolific down in Edgware in West London. There weren't loads of gangs and loads of trouble. North London, Tottenham and different sizes. There's a lot, and in South London, but not really down
Not
in
where he
Edgware.
was.
Yeah, so you sort of felt kind of safe in a way.
Yeah, and also he was doing well. He was
Oh, he was
at
great.
QPR. So
Yeah, great kid. He was sort of like the star of his manor. He was down his ends. All the kids loved him. Great kid, funny. The teachers, I remember going to his school, and he got about 4 awards. The awards night for being like the role model. The headmaster said that he's like a role model in the school for the other kids, for the best improved kid that year in grades and everything else. So he was doing really good. He went through his period of being naughty 12, 13, and then he's kind of woke up.
Was that when he got the place at QPR around that time? Was that part of the kick?
I
Was that
think
part of the thing that woke him up?
that helped him as well. We talked about that and just staying focused on his football, and because he'd been doing football from all 9,
Of course, yeah.
with his local club Watling and stuff, but he started getting more serious into it and realising that he's got a future in this, and he just improved. His behaviour improved and everything improved around understanding that he had to. To get through in his sports, he had to do well at school. Because I remember him saying, "Dad, why do I have to do well at school? I play
When
good
I'm playing
football."
football like this.
And I said, "No, son." I said, "Look, you don't know what's going to happen in life." I said, "Look what happened to your dad's leg." And I said, "Make sure that you use every opportunity that you've got, because you never know when it's going to come in handy."
So by May 2006, he was doing fantastic.
Oh,
Both,
excellent.
school-wise, as an adult, he was a boy then. He's 15-year-old.
right.
He's a 15-year-old man then, wasn't he?
That's right.
It's the way to look at it.
And looking like an 18-year-old figure,
Yeah, of
because
course,
he was
bro, yeah. I've seen
very
the
well
pictures.
built. We trained together. He always pushed himself, done really well. Always done me proud, man. Always tried to push him an extra mile in training just to break him. And
You could always claim your knee was holding you back as well, Mark.
Yeah, he was a top guy, man. Seriously, he really did do me proud, Steve.
Right,
Yeah, he was a great guy, great trainer.
So it is ironic. You're right what you're saying. You're
Yeah.
working with excluded kids, and
Yeah.
suddenly you get the news that your son's been stabbed.
Yeah. Yeah.
Did it sink in at first?
It was weird because it almost seemed like it did straight away.
Wow.
It almost seemed I was quiet and calm.
Do you remember where you were when you took the call?
Yeah. I was helping my friend out, running the gold plating business. He's now doing really successful. Got a deal with Dragons Den and that Laban Rooms. Excellent, good friend. Got the call and just went, because he lived near me. I went straight home to my daughter, Kiyan's big sister, and we picked up. She was looking after my last boy, her brother, Micaiah, and we straight away. I thought, let me get Micaiah down to his grandma's, because I felt whatever we was going to face up ahead, he shouldn't be there.
Yeah.
Me and Tanisa found our way to the hospital, and that was a mad journey, because I tried to be calm on the journey and not drive erratic, and
Of course not.
but we had to get there in a hurry, and Nisa was saying this way and that way, and I was doing U-turns, and I refused. I don't know what was going on with me. It was almost like there was a power that was just holding me and keeping me, because
you're staying calm. Somehow.
yeah, and I said, all right, Nisa, please come off the phone. I was talking like that with her, and I wasn't losing it or anything. I was saying, look, it's driving me nuts. You're talking to your friends, you're screaming on the phone. I understand how you feel, but just to help me, just so I can get there without crashing the car or anything, just try and keep it down. And I remember I prayed, Steve, before I left my house, and I just always go back to this prayer and remembering that I know that God heard my prayer, and he answered it straight away, because it was a simple one. It was saying, please don't let my son die. And then I spoke those words, but silently, because I couldn't actually say it. But if he does, help me to be able to accept it.